Did they break below the 4 million transaction level? What about price? Is price crashing like everyone keeps talking about? What is going on with the median net worth? And I want to highlight an interview that we did yesterday on this channel with someone who is investing in 1981. Yes, folks, we talked to Flip Anything USA, Tom McKay, about how he started real estate investing in 1981. And if you want to know anything about real estate, 1981 was the most unaffordable market. So when you can find someone who is still investing today that started in 1981, you should at least hear the stories. Now, what I took from that interview real quick is you had to be creative. There was tons of motivated sellers, seller financing, very creative terms. Go ahead and watch that interview. Shout out Tom McKay, Flip Anything USA. I thought it was a wonderful conversation and one that we should do again. But let's get into existing home sales. We've been talking about this for at least a week, if not a month. I said that home sales would break below 4 million and that Redfin CEO Glenn was just flat out wrong. So did we break a cycle low? The cycle low so far was 4.02 million, set back in January. Well, it came out today, 3.96. We are down 2% from last month, and I think we are even going lower. I suspect the cycle low will be right around 3.8. The good news for real estate agents, the good news for mortgage brokers is I believe 3.8 will be the cycle bottom. What does that mean? It does not mean a V-shaped recovery. We aren't going to hit 3.8 million and suddenly go back to 5 million. It means we are going to bounce around 3.8, 3.85, 4 million, probably most of next year. But we're there. So if you can run your business profitably at 3.8 million, you're there. You have right-sized. Your burn rate is there. Also, again, remember, if you watch this channel, you're probably in the business of buying real estate. Motivated sellers are going to go through the roof. So again, home sales, 3.96. What about months of supply? Months of supply ticked up to 3.4 months. Folks, this is going higher. The number that will shock you the most, in my opinion, over the next 3 to 4, possibly 6 months, is not months of supply, is not active inventory, it's days on market. We are seeing buyers pull back. We are seeing cancellations, withdrawals. We brought that to you first earlier in the week. October is going to be an ugly month. But again, remember, our job, no good deals. No average, no bad, of course. We are only doing great deals. This is your time. If you have the dry powder, if you have the creativity, if you have the ability to structure deals, this is your time. I challenge you, I implore you, I ask you to watch the interview with Tom McKay yesterday and just hear from him some of the creative ways that he was buying real estate. Folks, there are always people who have to sell. Your job is to find them, listen to them, and then see if you can help them. Some of you are going to do the work. Many of you that watch this channel will do the work. Most people that watch the Crash Bros or whoever else, they're just going to sit around and complain. They're going to go nowhere. They're going to just keep doing nothing. That's not what we do here. We do the work. We know what it takes. We know it takes a while. Focus, daily discipline, buy box. I trust that you got it. If you need any help, buy the $47 buy box 2 hours or get the How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, because some people are going to really make some significant moves in the next, 18 months or so, and I hope it is you. So something else I found very interesting, Business Insider created a top 10 list of the markets with the most competition. I'm only going to give you the top 3. If you want the full top 10, you can search for it on Business Insider. I found it this morning. It may have come out yesterday. Number 3. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana in 2019 had a median price of $210. I'm sorry, In 2019, median price was 186. 186. Today it is 210. Days on market today, 5. 5. I don't know what's going on in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Maybe somebody out there can tell me, but darn, 5 days on market? That is wild. How about Fayetteville, North Carolina? Fayetteville, North Carolina had a median price in 2019 of 122. 3 short years later, it's 206. Wow, that's some appreciation. Days on market, 7. And then shockingly, San Jose, California. Folks, a lot of you are watching me from the Bay Area. Thank you for all the support. San Jose, California comes in at $945K median home price 2019, now 1.37. 1.37 for a home in San Jose, California. Days on market, 11. That's actually down 18 days. That is why it's the number one market in the country. Is it's down 18 days from last year to only 11 days. San Jose, California, wow, you never disappoint. Hey, I want to give a shout out to a follower, somebody who you see in the comments all the time. I want all of us, yes, you right there, to congratulate the handle Trucking Landlord. Trucking Landlord just left his W-2 yesterday, and based on the name, I believe he's a truck driver. Just a wild guess. He left his W-2. He did it with 25 units. Folks, you don't need hundreds. You don't need thousands. If you get in this game, you do the work for a decade, you too can earn financial freedom. Trucking Landlord did it. He did it with 25 units. Dion, who comes on the channel every week, did it with 16 units. I want you to believe it is out there for you, and it's done sooner than you expect. So I want to congratulate Trucking Landlord for doing the great work, man. Congratulations. Do you know that Jerome Powell speaks today? He does. It is a very important speech. They are about to go into their quiet period. So Jerome Powell's speech today will probably be his last market-moving thing until the Fed meeting on November 1st. This is what should happen. And this is actually what Mohammed El-Alarian said, and I agree with. Remember, my stories from earlier in the week. I believed for the longest time that the Fed was the big bad wolf, trying to blow down the house, trying to scare the market, trying to do whatever it could do. I believe it was last Sunday, we brought it to you here. Actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I believe the Fed pivot. They're no longer the big bad wolf blowing the house down. They're the big bad wolf sitting in a lounge chair, drinking a Mai Tai or a Long Island iced tea or whatever it is. The big bad wolf is done. The market is doing their job. 30-year mortgage rates hit 8%. The 10-year treasury is close to 5%. The Fed is done. But will Jerome Powell say it today? How dovish is Jerome Powell going to be today? We will know very soon. He speaks at 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 Eastern. I think it will be a market-moving speech. My hope is he comes out dovish, not super dovish. I want him to say things like, yeah, the market is doing the job for us. The Fed's done. They're not going to raise into the teeth of an 8% mortgage rate, in my opinion. We'll see. Jerome Powell's speech today is awesome. Folks, you've heard a lot of doom out there. Did you know that the median net worth, the median household net worth from 2019 to 2022, 3 short years, did you know that the median net worth of the entire American economy went up 37%? 37%. I have 2 thoughts. 1, owning assets is key. This whole renter nation or rent or expense, whatever you want to do, owning assets, whether it's real estate, whether it's small businesses, whether it's your brand, whatever it is. If you're an owner of assets, if you do it for a decade, I like your chances of becoming wealthy. In 3 short years, it went up 37%. Now, in order for that to happen for you, you had to own assets. If you didn't own assets, it went up fractionally. But that is another key. And just so you want to know where the top 10% is, the top 10% of U.S. households, top 10% of median households' wealth, it's 3.8 million. Let's all strive to get there, 3.8 million households. Patrick Harker, one of the Fed presidents who I believe flip-flopped, the Fed is done enough this year. We should be on hold all year. If we have to raise, it will be next year. In fact, Harker went one step further. Harker planted the seed that said, hey, if inflation gets to 2.5%, we may cut. He didn't say will, he said may cut. Pretty interesting. What else do we got today? Oh, let me catch you up on the boot camp. Remember yesterday, we talked about Derek, that ADU guy, this Sunday. The following Sunday is going to be Dion, the lazy landlord from Dion Talk. You can talk to him about being a lazy landlord, talk about house hacking, all of that great stuff. And yes, the following Sunday, we have the one and only and great, the lumberjack landlord, talking about, oh crap, I'm a landlord now. Now what? Also talking about house hacking. Also talk to him about starting with an 8 when he dropped out of high school in the 9th grade, what he did. There's so many things you can learn from Derek, Dion, and Matt. I'm so lucky that they're willing to come on the channel or come on the boot camp and share with the audience. Last up, we'll talk about, let's do 2 more things. Tesla. I don't know if you saw Tesla's earning. Not so much the earnings, but actually the conference call. Apparently, Elon Musk was very sanguine on the U.S. economy. He's very down. And I haven't checked the stock market this morning, but I'm going to guess Tesla is not doing great. They missed on free cash flow, missed on gross margin, missed on operating margin. And again, Musk is concerned about the global economy. And then finally, I want to talk about financial engineers. I've got a couple of questions about, hey, what do you mean by financial engineers? Well, here's the deal. I believe real estate investing is never easy. I believe there are cycles that come about where people think it is easy. It is a game. It lives in a spreadsheet. And unfortunately, I believe there were plenty of financial engineers in 2020, 2021, 2022 that got lucky. It was about the spreadsheets. Rates were flying down, demand was up, no inventory. You got lucky. You did not learn, financial engineers did not learn how to operate a business. They got enamored with spreadsheets. They played with variables. They made this, they made that. They didn't operate the business. We've already seen an example of this. There was an operator, or there was a deal done in Houston, Texas, that lost $100 million. He's not an operator. He bought in a war zone. He bought with drive-by shootings and all this other stuff. It was in a horrible location, and he paid above market price. That is not a good operator. That is not someone who is in the business. This is not someone who knows that, ooh, you don't want to buy D-class properties at A-class prices. That's stupid. That is stupid. That is a financial engineer. That is somebody who lived in a spreadsheet, said 3,200 units, Houston, Texas, add $200 rent, value add, in and out, blah, 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 done. You also saw some financial engineers in single families. Right? Maybe they were doing Airbnb or Airbnb arbitrage. Anybody who thinks real estate investing is easy and they got lucky, they were doing flips. There was a time where you couldn't go wrong on a flip. No, not anymore. So those are the people that I think are going to get hurt. Those are the people that are going to take other people down with them. There is plenty of pain coming to financial engineers. Do yourself a favor. If you ever think you are just have the golden touch, you don't. Never stop doing the work. Never stop doing the work. The only people that will profit going forward are good operators, not financial engineers who play with spreadsheets who probably never visited a property. Alrighty, folks, at the end of the day, we've got 2 people to congratulate. Ben, congratulations on getting your next deal. Your card will go out in the mail. And Peter, congratulations for getting your next deal, folks. People are doing the work. They're writing disrespectful offers. They're negotiating great terms. I am so happy for you. Peter, Ben, congratulations, folks. Take care. Have an amazing Thursday. Powell's speech, a couple hours. Look forward to it. Bye.